And that's a word over this house. You might not be the thug or the criminal, the guy that's out there doing all the bad stuff. You might be the one that's doing the right stuff, and you just realize you're going the wrong way. And you're conveying the wrong message. Because when people come to you, they feel like all they can do is hang their head because they know that they're not doing things well enough. And why Al being in this arena with me matters so much is because he's the opposite of that. It's why all the knuckleheads show up at their place and hang out with them, because there's a mom and a dad that have decided that we get knuckleheads. We're really good at that part, and if you hang out long enough, I promise you, we're going to do everything we can to show you a different way. And they're doing it in their flesh, in their humanness. But it's empowered by something that they can't see, and then they get to see the power behind it. And like this, Jesus isn't somebody that we just read about in the storybooks. So good. Mama to Junebug, would you stand up? This is a really, really dear lady to me, because I know just enough of her story to know that she's just a trophy of what happens when God just says, this is my daughter, and we're not stopping. And so I don't want you to miss a supernatural moment, so I just want you to know who to go to if you want to say, 4? Nobody's ridden her before? No saddle? How's that happen? We call it love. You can sit down, sweetheart. We call it love, but love actually looks like something. And why it's both terrifying and inspiring for me to have my wife and my son and people that are close to me around me while I'm talking to y'all is that there's this huge battle within me to stay authentic, because I know I'm speaking things that are above my pay grade. That I haven't perfected this safe space thing with my wife. Things will get elevated and I don't know how it happens. It's almost like I think I see it coming, but I can't stop it by the time I see that it's coming. And I've scared her. And it takes a while to undo that. She hasn't given me a lot of teaching points on that, but I think it's really good that Jesus didn't give us teaching points either in his own life on what it's like to repent of sin. But he gave everybody around him that very opportunity. There wasn't anybody that was broken with sickness, with disbelief, with being called. There's God's people, and then there was thought we were going to do some Pilates. There was God's people, the religious people, and then there was everybody else. And there were some that would worship other gods that were pagan gods. It's kind of like the American God of America, which I'm pure-blooded, born and bred, die for it, red, white, and blue, by God, American boy. So I'm not poo-pooing on that. But America's not my God.